But unlike, say, Axlos, whose blue features were medium and simple, Drave's were the color of glacial ice. His short hair was white-blue, as were his eyes. It made the narrow slit of his cat-like pupils all the more shocking. His features were boldly aristocratic, narrow nose, high cheekbones, and strong jaw. His eyebrows were imperiously arched, as if everything he regarded was beneath him. His mouth was the only thing that surprised me. The lips that never smiled were full and sensual. Occasionally, he got so annoyed with me that he curled them back in a snarl, revealing sharp canines. Maybe there was something wrong with me, but in the month that I'd been working as his assistant, I'd never feared him. He was a lot of bluster, in my opinion, or in a lot of pain. Something made him like this, and neither of those things scared me. "Great," I said, resigning myself to translating mindless drivel. "More boring supply trade chatter." "I wouldn't want to overwhelm you in your current state," he said. I glanced sideways at him. "And what state is that?" His generous lips pursed. "I am aware of your late-night activities in the crew's lounge." "My activities?" I turned to face him. He did not do the same. "You make it sound so scandalous. I wasn't giving lap dances to the engineering techs." I knew my words were crass and provocative. When he needled me, I needled him right back with the most outrageous thing that popped into my mind. Then again, it was possible he had no idea what a lap dance was. But Drave's expression didn't change. "It's your business, of course." "For fuck's sake." "You're right," I snapped. "It is." I pulled my headset on, which blocked out surrounding noise, and got to work. If he was truly aware of what I was doing, he'd know I was just teaching blackjack to a bunch of aliens who were betting with plastoid waste cut into chips. It was a game. It was fun, and yes, there had been a considerable amount of wine, but no lap dances, nothing sexual. Even if I wanted to have a fling on this ship, the only species even remotely physically compatible with humans was the Heveians, and the one Heveian that interested me was insufferably cold. After rescuing Arya, me, and fellow abductee Cora from a horrible Gatorian prison ship, the Heveians had welcomed us on their space cruiser. Cora fell in love with one of them. It was interesting. The last type of guy I ever expected sweet, orderly Cora to go for was Ryland Krex, the fierce security officer who had enough battle scars to earn the title. She was living in his quarters these days, while Arya and I stayed in our room. There was a divider up between our sleeping areas now. Arya had insisted on it. She had terrible nightmares. After being woken up and soothing her so frequently, she insisted on blocking off her screams. While I didn't mind a good night's sleep, I hated not being able to comfort her. Then again, she didn't need to hear me moaning for my alien boss. The past few weeks had been smooth enough. We certainly needed it, after rescuing 2 more women both trapped in deep hibernation and nearly dying from an alien mold that had infected the ship. It was far more excitement than I was used to in the Earth military forces, where my duties included, well, basically what I was doing now, going through intercepted communications and looking for anything threatening, or remotely interesting. Now we were traveling toward a remote quadrant in space. The 2 women who were in hibernation had been destined for this area, and it was possible an injured Heveian male was out here too. The trip was taking a long time because Wolfrix, our chief engineer, needed some part to make the power system go faster, and there were no subspace channels out here to pop us through space instantly. I glanced back over at Drave, who appeared engrossed in whatever he was analyzing. "What are you doing?" "I don't think an assistant comtech needs to know the chief communications officer's business." I sighed.